Tonight, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. CD, always more eyes on these night games, and they started it off nicely there on that run.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. Don't think for a second these players don't know and understand that. They want to impress their peers across the league. They also want to win the ball game. That's the way to get things going.
Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And fights through one man. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back, and he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath, maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game.
And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Daniel Jones taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. This is caught. It's Brown. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. Touchdown, Giants! Kenny Golladay, 59 yards. And the Giants strike quickly here for 6 points. Gano the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. A beautiful fake. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play there on the screen pass.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Flushed out right. Able to avoid him at the 40. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Giants force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Throwing Jones. And he's going to go down right here at the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. To throw from his end zone. Jones forced out to his left. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return is Cooper from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And the Giants with one final possession here in this first half. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Jones throw taken in by Slayton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, well, get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little, kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. They go play action with Jackson. Flushed out right. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big connection on that one. 35 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is down to a field goal. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
47 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. And that's complete to Shepard. Oh, what a move. Fighting his way through contact. Touchdown, Giants. Sterling Shepard. 40 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Gano now to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it was finished up by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. This Ravens offense heads back out there, led by Lamar Jackson. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jackson now. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Escaping the pressure right. The quick feet by Jackson. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Open man Watkins. Touchdown, Baltimore. Sammy Watkins there to make the grab. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Tucker with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return is Cooper from his end zone. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. A run by Barkley, going to go backwards as he's going to lose right around 3 yards here.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Looking to throw. Jones. Flush to his right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Tyus Bowser able to drop in that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Here's Riley Dixon now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is taken at the 18. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A tremendous return there, 39 yards. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Jackson to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Fighting through pressure. Now he'll escape to his right. And running with power here. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the 1st, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Throwing, Jackson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Well, partner. Still a head-scratcher to me how this one ended. Down 3. I just thought, no matter the situation, you're in a spot where you can kick that field goal, go to overtime. Why not do it?